It's the dead of night, with only a few streetlights casting long, lonely shadows. A single car's headlights cut through the darkness before disappearing. Ominous ambient music begins to swell, creating a sense of unease. Or text slowly fades in over the shot, the Blackwood Creek Mystery. Unseen cuts to a dense moonlit forest. The camera follows a narrow, overgrown path leading deeper into the woods, finally settling on a dilapidated, abandoned cabin almost swallowed by nature. The music intensifies slightly. A lone hiker, out for an early morning trek, is the first to break the silence of Blackwood Creek woods. But the peace he sought is shattered by what he finds. Just off the main trail, near the forgotten cabin, the forest floor is disturbed. Leaves are scattered, branches are broken, clear evidence of a violent struggle. His eyes are then drawn to a strange, cryptic symbol freshly carved into the bark of an ancient oak tree, a mark that seems both deliberate and menacing. The camera moves in for close-up shots. A single, mud-stained boot, a dropped silver locket glinting in the faint light, a torn piece of fabric snagged on a thorny bush. The scene is a silent scream, a puzzle of personal effects left behind, immediately sparking the question, what happened here? Quick, jarring cuts, yellow police tape stretched between trees, the rhythmic flash of red and blue lights painting the forest in stark colors, a detective with a grim expression jotting notes. The scene shifts to a montage of interviews. The investigation begins with a disquieting urgency. We see grainy, archival-style photographs of a smiling woman, Sarah Jenkins, at a town fair, holding a child's hand. Snapshots of a life that seemed utterly ordinary, now imbued with a tragic weight. The lead investigator, Detective Miller, a man whose weary eyes have seen too much in his 30 years on the force, questions the town's residents. His posture is slumped, his voice low, as he tries to coax information from a nervous local, whose shifty gaze and reticent answers suggest he knows more than he's letting on. The tight-knit fabric of Blackwood Creek is already starting to unravel, thread by thread. The visual style shifts to soft-focus flashbacks. We see a quick, fleeting memory of Sarah Jenkins in a heated, whispered argument with an unseen person in the town's general store. The camera then cuts to close-ups of old, yellowed newspaper clippings detailing a decades-old town scandal. As Detective Miller delves deeper, the town's pristine facade begins to crack. Flashbacks, like fragmented memories, show glimpses of Sarah's final days, revealing tensions simmering just beneath the surface of the community's calm exterior. He uncovers a hidden journal, its pages filled with cryptic entries and names that connect to long-buried secrets. Hushed conversations in dimly lit diners and furtive glances exchanged in the town square become pieces of a larger, more unsettling puzzle. Miller starts to suspect that Sarah's disappearance isn't a random act of violence, but the result of a truth she was close to exposing, a truth the town would do anything to keep buried. The atmosphere of the video grows more tense. Shots of drawn curtains, doors being quickly locked, and shadowy figures watching from a distance. The music becomes a low, persistent hum, amplifying the paranoia. Fear descends upon Blackwood Creek like a thick fog. The once friendly greetings between neighbors are replaced with looks of suspicion. Every passing car, every rustle of leaves, sends a ripple of anxiety through the community. The town that prided itself on its closeness is now gripped by an isolating paranoia. We see shots of locals exchanging uneasy glances across the street, darkened windows where lights used to burn, and solitary figures walking quickly down empty sidewalks, their shoulders hunched against an unseen threat. Everyone is a potential suspect, and everyone is a potential victim. The scene shifts dramatically to a forgotten, dust-choked cellar beneath the old town mill. Water drips rhythmically, shafts of light cut through the gloom, illuminating swirling dust motes. The music builds to a sharp, tense crescendo. The climax arrives in a tense confrontation. Guided by a final, desperate clue from Sarah's journal, Detective Miller corners a suspect amidst the rotting timbers of the old mill's cellar. Shadows dance on the damp stone walls, distorting faces and hiding intentions. In a torrent of angry and fearful words, the suspect's confession spills out, revealing a motive not of simple malice, but one intricately tied to a dark secret the town's founding families have protected for generations. The visuals focus on intense close-ups, Miller's steady, accusing eyes and the suspect's panicked, desperate expression, trapped in the inescapable light of truth. The tense music fades, replaced by a somber, melancholic score. We see a montage of the town in the days following the revelation. A sold sign in front of a house, a newspaper headline declaring the case closed. The truth is finally unveiled, but it offers little comfort. The arrest brings a formal resolution, but it leaves behind a scar on the soul of Blackwood Creek. The town slowly attempts to heal, but the knowledge of what happened and why has changed it forever. The bonds of trust are broken, and the silence that has returned is heavier than before. The final shot of the video is a slow zoom out from the crime scene in the woods. The cryptic symbol on the tree is still visible, the police tape is gone, and the forest is once again quiet and desolate. The screen fades to black, leaving a lasting, unsettling impression of a peace that will never be fully restored.